Hey everybody, what's going on? It's John21 here. We're back again with some more of The Bridge. So I've managed to find a handy dandy little guide that tells us how the hell to beat this level, this monstrosity of a level. And I was in the right direction. Apparently you just need 10 million other steps. It gets incredibly convoluted, or some such. I believe I have to do this, so I was on the right track there, and I was right in saying that that gravity well probably holds his ball there for a reason. That probably isn't an accident. That's a mechanic they put in to save this level, because without... It's not even a mechanic. They modified the mechanics of this level to allow the ball to stop there so that you could solve this. And I feel like if you're going so far as to have to modify your levels in order to make the levels beatable, perhaps you should design your levels in other ways. At some point, you've surpassed ingenuitive and have just gotten insane. Like if players have to become exploitative in order to accomplish your levels, that's you might be asking your players to go too far with stuff like that. Just a word of the wise if you're out there making games. Let me see. Then I have to walk this way, which makes sense. All the way around here. Like that. All the way around to here, I believe. Is that right? Yes. Like this. Over to here. Past this, actually. Over to here. Like that. Then we walk this way. I think I've done part of this before, so in all my iterative testing, I must have come close to some kind of... to the only solution. This is only solvable in one very complex train of things, I believe. So... then I need to do this. Like this. Keep the ball over there. Come on. There we go. Him kind of trapped in that pocket. Then I think we need to tilt the world ever so slightly this way. Just a skosh. Yeah. So then we need to go through this thing here. Walk this way. Yeah. Like this to here. There we go. Puzzle solved. That is an insane level of convoluted and highly specific. The only way you can get here is by taking that exact same route, I'm pretty sure. That's so many layers of complexity. I don't think I ever would have gotten that. But, yeah, we did it. Thanks to that guide. He is gone. Like a ravenous beast, it gnaws at my insides. Darkness festers in the corners of my mind and brings about a stalking menace, perverting our precious creations. My last memories of him. Ba-boom. That's World 3 done. We only have left World 4, I believe. And then we have this craziness down here, which we can't access because the curtain's not there yet. I couldn't remember why we couldn't access down there yet. But it's because we don't have the curtain to keep things from going absolutely haywire. We need to be able to hold the gravity down in a different direction. Okay, so... Oh, that's a terrifying image right there. That's probably what would happen to your entire body if you actually viewed a hypercube. Your brain would just explode out your eyes. This is only assumptions. This is not based on any scientific evidence. I just feel like that's what would happen. It's just not... Having seen 2D and some 3D shadow representations of what a four-dimensional cube could look like, it is just mind-boggling. It's just almost incomprehensible. So, what does have to do here? I'm assuming first we walk this way to make the ball roll in there, because gravity is currently opposite of us. And hold on. We need gravity to rotate by some 90 degrees. So we need the door to be down. Wait, what? We need the door to be down with the button on our... No. We need something a bit like this. Right? Because then as we do this... Nope, that doesn't work. I mean, we will need it to be here eventually. I don't know how we get to that orientation from this place that we're in now. That's very perplexing. I don't know how to do this. I could get both myself and the ball to right there by just tilting it just a little bit and then walking with the ball as it's rolling right behind it. But then I don't know how to get back to here. We need it to be here. This is rather peculiar. How do I assume I can't walk off the edge. Though I ought to try just to be sure. This seems like a pretty hard cutoff. I need to walk just outside of this thing. No? Okay. Why can I not? Okay. Now I should be able to walk over it. I can't. I'm actually literally stuck now. I can't move at all. That's peculiar. I don't know. Okay, so I can't get to the other side of the button, apparently. Oh. Do I need to walk this around like this? That... Nope, that's not how you do it. I can't walk it the other way. Yeah, I can't get it to go that way. Do I need to make it go this way? Because I could get it to go that way, but then I couldn't... So now it's down here. I don't know what good that did me, because I can't get past it now. I presume. This is the shadow self, so I can't go through this ball like I could. Like I think you could pass through a sketch ball as your non-sketch self. So how is it I'm going to walk past this? I can't do that, or else the ball falls away to there. How? I might be stuck again. These puzzles are getting almost too convoluted and too hard, too complicated. I can't get the ball to go around it to the right. I can't get the ball to go to the left. My thought is doing this. This is the only thought I have at the moment, which is basically just make it ever so slightly off from me. Which would make it... I can just get it to tip off the edge, and it's down here with me on the right side of me. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to maybe build up momentum and get the ball to hit it that way, but... Oh. Oh. If I could just not... Because see, now at this point, I don't know... What, I might have to get it ever so slightly just tilted just right. Let me back all the way up till back where I was in the curve. So it might be a matter of get it literally tilted perfectly. Okay, yeah, I'll just walk to the curtain from here. Never mind, this is too much backing up. Hold on. So, I need to make this as... this way as possible. Come on. You can make it. I need to go this way more. Right? Let's try that. Come on. There. Dang it, that was my time. Dang it. Nope, that's not quite it. Urgh. God damn it. This is when I talk about like getting the mechanics to move just right, like finding exploits in the game like this to get through a door. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what I would define as bad game design, but don't know. Some of these levels are really cool and really clever, and then some of them are, well, they're this. So I'm kind of torn on the game. What? I didn't even. What? Dang it. Whoa! That was that. I sent that thing flying way too far. Come on. Nope. It's still. Man, that thing is fucking going. Yes! Oh no! What? Come on. Oh, I did it! Woohoo! Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying, like, exploiting different bugs, like throwing the ball really far, really hard, hoping it lands on the button just right long enough for the fraction of a second so you can hop through the door. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a puzzle game, that's a... I don't even know if there's really a name for that kind of thing. That's like a... good luck, you can try. That's the equivalent of, like, trying to roll a natural 20 in D&D, and that's the only thing that'll get you through. And it's just like, you're stuck here until you can roll a 20, so just keep trying, and keep trying, and keep trying. It might work eventually. How many shadow dimensions do we have here today? Let's go through this one, which gives me that key. Which I will have to walk to. Oh, is there a... Hold on, what? So that ball's on something then, right? Yes, it is. Can this key get stuck in there? Nope. No, it can't. Oh, I can control the gravity. I just have to get to a door where I can. Oh, what the hell? This is incredibly confusing because this is adding... So we've got 1, 2, 3 different gravity fields going on right now. A vortex field triggered by a button and a shadow ball. A shadow key. Another key, as of yet unknown. And multiple dimensions to travel through to get there. So let me try going through door number 4. See where that leads. Does this lead to the shadow dimension? It does. Whose gravity does this control? All of both of the gravities. That's a... Which gravities does the key belong to? Key belongs to the one tilted at a 45-degree angle to the other direction. So I can do this. Okay. That hopefully will keep the ball far enough away from me that I can get... Oh, I can access it here too. That's really weird. So that's door number 3 unlocked. That's that other door unlocked, which I believe to be the exit. So let me go through door number 1 over here. I now need to go through... Do I? No, I don't. That's it. That was the level. And see, this is the kind of levels that make this game really, really enjoyable. Is the ones where they're genuinely puzzles. It's like, oh, solve this puzzle. Then it's like, do this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing in a fairly obvious train of thought versus just keep twisting the thing until you eventually come across the right way to do it. You could sit there. I mean, if I had a printout of it, I could probably solve it by staring at it over the course of an hour, hour and a half. But really, that would just be an exhaustive approach. Does this way work? Nope. 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 Does this way work? It was just working through it like that. Versus these, it's like, it's a fairly straightforward, okay, it gives you smaller step goals. So like, you know you're going to have to get the keys. Basically, that's what it's been every time, is you need the keys in order to get to the next part and work your way through it. So I knew to aim for a key. Then I was able to get a key, and then that allowed me to get to the next key. And then that allowed me to get to the next key. And then that allowed me to get to the final door. And so it's a system, it's like several smaller puzzles in one major puzzle versus just one huge, good luck with this, here's little to no instruction or any guidelines for how to solve it puzzle. Because that's, well, technically I guess still a puzzle, is just incredibly frustrating, and I don't know how people would solve that on their own without literally just sitting there with their phone for hours and hours, or, you know, with a computer or whatever, because I feel like this is kind of designed to be a mobile game, trying to solve it. But that's just sort of my 2 cents. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, because I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will tackle the rest of Mirrored World 4. Which is, we only have 4 more levels left in the mirrored version of World 4 before we might be done with the game, question mark? Unless there's another set of more complicated puzzles? I don't know. I don't know how many more mechanics you could layer in here. That would just get insane. Not necessarily bad, just insane. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!